About the experience of today. Tell me, what was your expectation when you were fasting?
I don't know, by expectation.
More difficult?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I found it alright, mostly. It was when you hear your flatmates cooking food, that gets to you. I mean,
Listen, I cooked it myself for you, you know that.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff, honestly, I did. So, I'm sure you will enjoy it.
No,
And,
yeah. It's just when you sat in your flat and you're reading a boring book, and then you've got your flatmate cooking something in the next room, and you can smell it. That's when it hits you. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's bad.
so you heard of share Ramadan?
Yeah.
So that could be used as a Sham Ramadan actually. One of my friends actually asked one of your friend to do. Yeah, I'll ask them.
Yeah, I always wanted to do it since I first heard of it. Well, I think it was the first year when it happened. It's only 2-3 years old.
Yeah, 2 years.
So like I said, it's from Oldham. I'm from. It's the same regional news, like the local BBC and ITV. It's the same area, so it was always on there in the first year. So yeah, I remember hearing about it then, thinking, I'd like to do that. But it'd be difficult living with your parents because they're like, no, food's at this time. So I never really did it. When you live on your own, it's a lot easier, isn't it?
Tell me something else I want to know. I was really interested now by your. You read whole Qur'an actually.
Yeah.
Not many Muslims read Qur'an in their own language. They read it in Arabic.
Yeah.
But own language means I can speak in English, so I read in English.
Mm.
If I read in my own English, then I will understand things.
Yeah.
So, not many Muslims read it in their own language they understood or understand.
No.
So, what was your? How did you find it? What was your expectation first, and how was your outcome?
I don't know what I was expecting. I've just always been really interested in Islam, and I think it was the art originally that got me interested in it because I'm an artist and photographer. So that was like the original route. Yeah, I mentioned to a friend that I really, I wanted to read it, I wanted to learn more. So she bought me a Qur'an for Christmas, which is the weirdest Christmas present you could probably get. But she did. Yeah, so I read that it took me a few months, on and off. But yeah, it was really interesting, and it was a lot. You realise that a lot of things people say about it are just complete lies. They have no idea what it's talking about. Yeah, if you read it, it's very different to what the perception is, and it's very similar. I tried to read the Bible once, and I got a quarter of the way through. It's very similar in its teachings, but I don't know. I'd say it's more. It feels more like a guide on how you should live more than the Bible. The Bible is telling a story, whereas the Quran is more of a guide. That was the image I got from it.
I think we say God has the solution for the problem.
Mm.
He knows the problem is going to be around, and He got the solution for it.
Yeah.
But solution has to come through the right person. See, right person.
Yeah.
If the right person has that book, and if you implement it, it will be a right answer. But if the wrong person have it, he can abuse it. People are abusing it.
Yes.
Like Muslims are. I know when you look at the Muslims, when you read the Quran, you are totally different thing. I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah.
Muslims are selling drugs. Muslims are having drugs. Muslims are doing this and that and that. Nothing to do with the religion, but it's the even with the women, when he talks about it, when you go through the Quran and women, you'll find that wow, there are a lot of respect for them.
Oh yes, very
amazingly,
yeah.
honestly.